Good morning, class family. It's a magnificent Monday. Let's look at our message together. Show me that you're a team and a class family. Follow along with your eyes and listen with your ears. Use your finger to point. Ready? Start in the top right-hand corner with the date. March 3rd, 2025. Dear class family, today is Monday. We will learn a lot at school. First, we will learn about letters and sounds. Next, we will do literacy centers. Then, we will do a letter sort with objects. After that, we will read a book and use text features. Last, we will read, draw, and write in the Unit 5 magazine. Love, Miss Joyner. All right, readers, we're going to look back and reread the message. Remember, that's what good readers do. They reread. They do this so their brain can understand the words on the page. Use your finger to point. Start at the top right-hand corner with the date. I notice the month is spelled with a capital letter M, then A-R-C-H. What does that say? If you said March, you're right. Great job. Notice the capital letter M to start. Good writers and mathematicians capitalize the first letter of each month of the year because it's special and important. They also capitalize the first letter of each day of the week. Okay, readers, we're going to continue to reread from top to bottom and left to right. March 3rd, 2025. Dear class family, today is Monday. It is Monday, and it's a magnificent Monday. Notice the capital letter T that starts that sentence and the period at the end. Remember, good writers start sentences with capital letters and end with punctuation marks. Review these punctuations with me. Punctuation marks with me. Are you ready? My goodness, I'm stumbling over my words. My brain just thinks too fast. All right, say it in Skywrite. Period at the end of telling sentences, statements, and abbreviations. Exclamation point, also called an exclamation mark. That's at the end of a sentence that shows strong feeling. Question mark at the end of question sentences, just like our question of the day. And comma. Good writers know where to put a comma. As you look back at our message, we see a comma after the number for the date, after the greeting, after transitional words and phrases, as well as when listing more than a few things. Here we said we will read, draw, and write. Read, comma, draw, comma, sight word, and then write. When you're using a comma when listing more than a few things, make sure to include that sight word and a period at the end. All right, and at the end of your message here, I noticed there is a comma after the word love, and good writers know where to put punctuation marks within their writing. As we were rereading, notice how every sentence starts with a capital letter and ends with a punctuation mark. All right, we're going to go ahead at this time and look at the next sentence. We will learn a lot at school. Oh, that's true, class family, and we do that every single day. Working on being a portrait of a graduate. We're practicing being a great communicator and collaborator by speaking clearly with our mouths and listening with our ears. That's what good communicators do. And each day at school, we're working hard, learning how to be a strong listener. Remember, a strong listener uses their eyes for watching, ears for listening. Mouth is silent when someone else is speaking, and body is still in one place. Are you being a strong listener in kindergarten? All right, readers, at this time, we're going to review these transitional words and phrases. Remember, good writers use these words to sequence their writing, and good readers use these words to put the events of a story in order, from beginning to end. Okay, read them with me. First, next, then, after that, last. First, we will learn about letters and sounds, just like we do every single day at school and kindergarten. We review every single letter, sound, picture to match that letter, and American Sign Language. So we review this every single day. We also use some electronic resources, YouTube channels like Jack Hartman's Mr. B's, The Singing Walrus, The Learning Station, Hopscotch, CVC Word Song. We're going to be doing that today. Oh, and we're going to be doing some Brain Pop Junior, and you know it, we're always doing Benchmark Advance. So we are very grateful for all the resources online and in person that help us to learn letters and sounds. Next, we'll do literacy centers. We will log on to Lexia Core 5 reading program. You'll pass more units, pump your brains with knowledge, and meet with teachers in small groups. Do some letter writing as well as reading books. We have a decodable book that we're going to be continuing to look at today. We were revisiting that last week when we were working on the letter R. We're going to be reading that. I believe it's Rob at School is that text. All right, then we'll do a letter sort with objects. We were working on the letter U, like U, up, and umbrella, and R, like R, rabbit, and ring. We're going to do a letter sort. We have objects that start with U and objects that start with R. We're going to put all the objects together and drummle. We're going to pick an object. We're going to say what that object is. We're going to look at it to know, and we're going to say it out loud and listen for that beginning sound. If it starts with U, we'll put it in the container with U objects, and if it starts with R, we'll put it in the container with that. So we're going to be doing a letter sort today at school in kindergarten. And after that, we will read a book and use text features. We will. And this whole time for Unit 5, we've been learning about technology at home and school. And that essential question we've been thinking about is, why do we use technology? So we've been thinking about that. We're going to look back at our big book, the nonfiction text, and we're going to use text features. That's what good readers do. We're going to use the title, table of contents, illustrations, captions, headings, all sorts of things, words in bold print, lots of things to help us to understand the text. And that's what good readers do. So we're going to use nonfiction text features. And last, we will read, draw, and write in the Unit 5 magazine. We will, and we're going to look back. There are poems to revisit. There are other words we're using, our phonemic awareness and vocabulary knowledge to help us when reading that text. So we're going to go ahead, look back at the Unit 5 magazine where we will read, draw, and write. It's going to be a fantastic day. Get your fans ready. Fantastic. Our question is a do you like question, and it is, do you like Mardi Gras masks? Well, do you? Think about your answer and get ready to be a great communicator and share your reason why. Do you like Mardi Gras masks?